Few things are as uplifting as the greatest moments in sports. And nothing brings us together quite like Team USA at the Olympic Winter Games. From NBC Universal's iconic storytelling to the innovative technology across Xfinity and Peacock, Comcast brings the Olympic Games home to America, sharing every moment with millions. When Team USA steps onto the world stage, we're not just watching, we're cheering together. This winter, we're all on the same team. Comcast, proud partner of Team USA.
Start your day with Quaker Protein Instant Oatmeal. The instant oatmeal ready to help you tackle whatever your day brings. Like wrangling your toddler into their car seat. That was fun. Coaching your 6th graders soccer team. Go girls! And carrying all the groceries in one trip. Whew. Try Quaker Protein Instant Oatmeal, granola, and bars. Great taste and a good source of protein. Quaker, bring out the good.
At any given moment, there's a trendy new health solution vying for your attention, from juice cleanses to zero sugar to intermittent fasting. But even in the era of Ozempic and other weight loss drugs, the keto diet continues to have a die-hard following. It's been more than a decade since the ultra-low-carb trend made its way into the mainstream, and it's still one of the most popular diets today. So, what makes it different? Kristen Sedler is a registered dietitian in Boston who focuses on helping clients build a healthier relationship with food. She says before keto was a trend, it was used as a medical tool.
There's a certain reaction that happens in the brain when you have epilepsy, which causes the seizures. And kind of going back to what I was saying about our brain wants to run off of glucose. So if you limit all of the glucose in the body, it's not able to run off of that, which means that your brain isn't working as efficiently and it's not able to have some of those reactions. So if you're cutting off the glucose and you're cutting off the ability for your brain to have those reactions, those kids are not able to have those seizures.
While keto may help those with epilepsy, it can cause problems for the average person. Sedler notes that people on keto often feel lethargic because of the lack of carbohydrates in their diet.
When our brain doesn't have carbohydrates to run off of, it's not going to work as appropriately. And we're not going to be able to be as efficient. We're not going to be able to voice our thoughts as well because our brain is kind of going to be in this foggy place. Also, in terms of like if someone's on a ketogenic diet and they are an athlete or they like to move a lot, our body wants to burn carbohydrates when we're exercising. And if it doesn't have carbohydrates, it will find a way to make them. We can break down our muscle and convert that to carbohydrates.
When our brain's normal energy source is restricted, some people report fatigue, irritability, and difficulty concentrating, commonly referred to as the keto flu. But for others, the structure of this method can help simplify their diet plans. Isabelle Fiedler was a college student when her doctor recommended keto to help manage polycystic ovarian syndrome, or PCOS. Fiedler was a vegetarian, but decided to give it a try anyway. She lasted on keto for about 3 months.
First of all of it was ridiculously expensive to purchase. And as a college student who I pay for my own things. It was really hard to see normal flour that was $2 a bag, and then almond flour for the bread I wanted to bake was $8. None of it was good. It wasn't good. It wasn't satisfactory. And I felt hungry all the time, and I didn't want to eat because I knew I wasn't going to like what I was going to eat unless it was a salad. But I also wasn't satisfied eating a salad for every meal and a couple eggs for breakfast.
In the end, Fiedler says it wasn't worth the money or effort. And while her doctors hoped it would improve her PCOS, it didn't feel sustainable to her. That sustainability is often the downfall for many people trying to lose weight. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, more than 40% of Americans live with obesity. Many are looking for structure, something that feels different from the ambiguity of eat less and move more. For them, keto offers clear and simple rules: no bread, no pasta, no sugar. But that kind of rigid structure can backfire for some when it turns food into a list of restrictions instead of a source of fuel and enjoyment.
Of course, it felt very restrictive. It felt just incredibly restrictive. I would be hungry and be what do I even try to eat? it's like a chore it was a chore for me to eat. And I'm not the type of person who feels that way normally. Like, I'm always excited for my next meal.
Sedler says before making a drastic diet shift, it's worth talking to someone trained in nutrition science instead of following advice from social media or a podcast. A registered dietitian can look at your health history, lab work, and daily routine to help build a plan that's actually designed for you. And increasingly, some medical insurance plans will cover nutrition counseling, making that guidance more accessible than many people realize.
A lot of dietitians are covered by your insurance or may have a sliding scale. And I would say to seek out help from a professional who can help you so that you're not jeopardizing your health.
Diets move through culture in waves. Keto has lasted longer than most because it's precise and proven. There are rules, and if you can stick to them, it's almost certain you'll lose weight. But the real test is if it's sustainable in the long term. Can you maintain this consistency when life gets busy or stressful? And keto, like most diets, does work for some because it aligns with their lifestyle and personality. To learn more about this topic and our guests, Kristen Sedler and Isabelle Fiedler, visit viewpointsradio.org. The story was written by Amirah Zaveri. Our studio manager is Jay Silvers. I'm Gary Price.
You know you need fiber for a healthy gut, but do you actually know how to get it? Quaker's been serving up fiber since 1877, with over 100 great-tasting, good source of fiber options to choose from. Whether you like old-fashioned oats, instant oatmeal, granola, or oatmeal squares, Quaker makes it delicious. So good. Get your fiber with Quaker. Shop Quaker's good source of fiber products at a store near you.
Ever walk past a place for rent and wish you could just take a peek inside? Maybe even explore the layout. Envision the natural light streaming through the windows. Or plan where your vinyl record collection would go. At Apartments.com, you can. With tools like their 3D virtual tours, you can see the exact unit you could be living in. Really envision yourself in your new home with Apartments.com, the place to find a place.